The translation of the Book of Mormon stands as a witness of God's power. But how did Joseph Smith actually translate it? Let's explore the history together.
I've gone through the whole vocabulary. There's nothing in it. There's nothing in it that isn't already about 100 years old. The book is about 100 years old. The vocabulary. The vocabulary is about 100 years old. In 1830, it's already 100 years old. It's archaic. Everything's old. If you were making up a text, could you stop yourself from using words and phrases that came into the language 10 years ago, 20, 30, 40, 50? Probably not. You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know what was more recent, unless it was slang from further. But the Book of Mormon, we're getting a few things that came in maybe 1730 into English. So they're in the Book of Mormon, so they're coming in. But after about 1730, there's nothing. It's just sort of blank. So the text. So how's Joseph Smith going to do this, or anybody do it? How can you do it? How can Nemelka couldn't do it? Why, he's got words that came into English 1920s, 1960s. He talks about depression and drug addictions and so forth, which, are really modernisms. He doesn't even care. He didn't even think about this. Well, Joseph Smith isn't thinking about it either. But this is the way it ended up. And so you get all this vocabulary, which is old. Now, I know a lot of people, they sit there and say, well, why would the Lord do it this way? And I have to say, well, I don't know. You just have to ask him. But we're studying it. And we're not just declaring, well, upstate New York is some dialect relic area, and they just kept the old words and, and so forth. It's rather doubtful, But I would say, go find them then. See if you can find them. We've been looking. You guys just say, oh, they were there. We just know they were this way, Okay, so vocabulary is a very serious kind of consideration.